Welcome to PokeTracks, and today we're going to talk about Destined Rivals, Scarlet and Violet, the best set yet, I believe. I'm convinced. I'm convicted. And talk about the pull rates, Universal versus my own. All right, so in this pack, you have what we're all searching for, really, the SIRs, any SIR 194 and any specific SIR, 1 in 1,033 packs. All right, and then you got your hyper rares. You can see the numbers 1 in 149. You got your IRs, which there are a lot of beautiful ones. You see the Misty Psyduck right there. You have the Shaman there. Both I have the Misties, and I have like 3 of the Shaman. But we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so we'll get rid of that. And now we'll get to my pull rates. I opened 7 booster boxes, 2 ETBs. I have Pokemon Center ETB right behind me that I'm not opening. Opened 2 booster bundles and then just a bunch of packs, sleeve packs for the most part that I got, and really everything I had pre-ordered and got at the world famous MSRP, and was pretty happy with that. I paid extra for like 2 of the booster boxes, but really nothing extra, nothing above MSRP, because I was pretty on it. Worked my way around town. Got to the stores around here. Went to a trade night on the last Thursday and got another one. So super happy with how it went. And as you can see, there's the Mewtwo right there, right? I opened 7 booster boxes, all those, for a total of 331 packs. And here's what I hit versus the 8,000 that TCG had the numbers for. I hit that Mewtwo in the first box. Third pack in, boom, that beautiful card, like my favorite character. Of course, I'm an old man, not a kid, right? So I had started teaching kindergarten when Pokemon first came out in '99. And so we had kind of started watching the cartoons, and some of the kids had some cards. I don't know when Mewtwo came out, but it is my favorite character. And so I hit that right away, and I was so happy. That's the number 1 chase. And I've hit like the Charizard in 151, and I think that's the only other number 1 chase. I have like the Espeon VMAX from Fusion Strike and a couple other great cards, but as far as number 1 chases go, I haven't really, like, I didn't hit the Lily Clefairy and Journey Together, but I didn't buy a ton of that. I've bought a ton. I was totally capitalized for this Team Rockets. Okay, then I hit 2 Cynthia's Garchomp. Now, that picture right there is, the Japanese card. But I hit 2 of them. One in one of the ETBs, and then another one in a loose pack. And this card, if you haven't seen it up close, this card is beautiful. I mean, the purples and the expression on Garchomp's face, and there's like Cynthia standing back there, as well as like her face. I mean, it's just an amazing card. A nice texture. That is an awesome card. And also the Moltres EX, right? This is an amazing card too. Not like one of my favorite Pokemon characters, but the artwork is amazing. Like when you see it, and like where there's not flames and fire and the little bits of the city from up above, it's really also just amazing, amazing artwork. I really like it. Like I said, it's not my favorite. I do like it better than Ethan's Ho-Ho, which I did not hit that one yet. Then I've hit 3 of these Crobats. I did trade one very nicely for, or sorry, no, I traded the Garchomp for a Magikarp straight up. Didn't Paldea Evolved is probably the number 2 most opened set for me, and I've never hit the Magikarp, so I traded the Cynthias for that. But here you have the Crobat, and you have a bunch of others in the background, really awesome. And we got Team Rocket there. Again, this is Japanese, didn't mean it, but I have hit three of these, and my least favorite, I did hit the Omega SAR, which is nice, but we traded that on trade night for a couple. I got like four cards, and one of them for my kid, the Eradicate, which I had not hit that up until then, and now I had. So those are the SIRs for a total of one and two, like three, four, seven. I hit eight SARs and 331 packs. So pretty good, pretty amazing. What do you think? You can tell me about whether that's lucky or not. Then I had how many? 24 illustration rares, and those, in particular, like the Spide Ops is nice. The Eradicate my son likes. I don't really love that quite as much, but you have some of the great SARs, as we said, but the IRs as well, like the Murkrow. I really like that one. It reminds me of old television, like late night. It just looks like it's a late show with like Johnny Carson or Letterman. It's just, again, another. The Moltres had the city in the background. The Murkrow has the city in the background. The Team Rocket's Meowth is really cool. Some people think it's a little childish, which brings me to the Wobbuffet, the promo card. I really like that. That's packed full of characters, and I think that's a really nice card. What's funny is I have not hit one Ethan's Typhlosion and all. That is, I think, a really awesome card. Like I said, I haven't hit the Ethan's Ho-Oh SIR, and have one Misty Psyduck, and it is a really nice card. Cute, but the depth and the contrast of being kind of on top of the water and a little bit under the water, the blues and the yellows. Um, it's a really cool card, and it's reminiscent of the Starmie from Astral Radiance. Very nice. So, had a lot of fun opening it. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe. Am I luckier than the average person on this set? Destined Rivals. Really awesome. We'll talk to you later. Pokey Tracks